Hi everyone, today I wanted to bring you all along for a little bit of my process when creating these Nerikomi bowls. I've been working with a few molds I made and I've settled on this one shape and I think it's going to come out really good. First, I cut into my block here and then I rolled a slab out multiple times just to make sure that the clay gets really nice and compressed. I have this little pizza roller here that I use. I don't want any cracking or splitting in my final piece, so this part is really important to ensure that all those pieces that we put together in that block form a cohesive base. Then I'm going to go ahead and drape it over my plaster mold, and this is where I really start pressing this slab into the mold so I can help it take shape. This also helps compress it a little more, and I just want to make sure I get it all into the little grooves so that we can get all the shapes in there and make sure it looks nice and proper in the end. Then I'm going to go ahead and grab one of our little knife tools that I have, and I'm going to go ahead and cut off the excess clay that's hanging over the mold so I can have an even rim to work with. Then I go ahead and I smooth it out with a sponge just to get rid of that hard edge. And I like to compress it a bit more with this rib tool and a little bit with the pizza roller, just to make sure I really got all those cracks filled in. Now I have this little template that I made, just using a metal rib. It just has a really soft, rounded, beveled edge right there. And so I'm going to go ahead and use this needle tool to go ahead and trace around the edge. So I can get this really nice rounded scalloped effect on the edge of my bowl. Now I'm going to take that knife tool again and I'm just going to carefully cut around, going very softly, very carefully, because I don't want to chip that plaster mold underneath. I'm just going all the way around and cutting off that excess clay. Once that's done, I just clean it up a little bit, smooth the edges off. There we go. All that's left to do is to attach a foot, and I like to do that on the wheel. And there we go. Here's the final piece. So amazing. I am so proud of how they came out. I'm really excited to fire these and see how they come out. And yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you'd like to see more of my handmade pottery, be sure to follow me here on Instagram and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I share in-depth videos like this one where you can see my creative process and so much more.